what about how was the process of just writing this at Blue Stone Manor? Like the iconic Blue Stone Manor, like it was COVID, like was it nice to just, spend time with your
Well,
thoughts
this
and
is a writer's haven, don't you think? I mean, this
yeah.
is a great, I mean, you can get really deep being a writer at Blue Stone Manor. You'll walk the gardens and be very heavily into it and, sit in I have so many different sitting places at Blue Stone Manor that, you can just wander anywhere and write for an hour. This is the perfect haven to walk because it definitely, even when you're not writing, it's a place to think. It's a place to reminisce. It's a place to kind of let your mind go free a little bit. It just is.
Yeah. No, I mean, it has a literary feel.
It does. And
Yeah.
it's sort of, I say to people, I was saying to someone yesterday, people talk about, I'm doing this partnership with Airbnb and where they're doing an experience here, which I think is going to be hugely successful.
Wow.
But it's almost like Blue Stone Manor has become an urban legend. So I think so even sometimes when I come on a Zoom and I have this, they're like, "Oh my God, you're really in that room." I'm like, "Well, it is a real place. I mean, I'm not like Cinderella at the Disney castle. You know what I mean?"
This wasn't something that was hired and rented for filming.
Well, that's why the fish room thing was always endlessly so funny because when people were like going on about the fish room, I'm like, I didn't make the room for the Housewives. I had a 12-year-old stepson that stayed in there. But people really, and if I tell you, David, the outrage when I had that room redecorated, people were like, I can't believe you're doing that. Please. So I finally had to tell everyone, I still have the fish in there. I just changed the wallpaper and gave it an update. But literally, people take ownership over rooms in my house.
So it still has all the fish.
It has the fish. You'll be
Okay.
everybody can calm down. The fish are still in the fish room.
People were upset, Dorinda.
They were.
I mean, did you ever think that you'd have to like put it out to the masses and like maybe, say, does everyone approve of this before I redo my own house?
To be honest with you, David, I did have a pause where I'm thinking people might. I honest to God said to Marshall Watson, my interior decorator at the time we were redoing it, I said, I don't. I think people are going to be mad at me. And, he doesn't really watch the show. He's known me for like 30 years. He's like, about what? I said, because he's like, I don't get it, but this is your room. You can't redecorate. I said, it's just so big. You're just so, I said, Luann came in the fish room and then we went on for 2 seasons, if not 19 seasons. And, everything was that season. Everything was the fish room. I'll come stay at the fish room. I could have rented that fish room out probably 5,000 times.
I think so. I really do.
If it all goes terribly wrong, I'm going to sell photos. People can come and take a photo in front of this painting, and then people can go stay in the fish room for the night. And I will serve them breakfast. How's that sound?
Dorinda, I think if you put a link up on your bio for that, you would be sold out probably for the next year. They're going to want a picture with you too, but you'll throw that in.
Yeah, I'll throw it in for free.